throwaway account because my main has people I know. Also, I just really need to get this off my chest. It's been 7 years, but it still hits me sometimes like a truck. This is long, but I'm not really writing it for karma. Just need to finally get it all out. So yeah, 7 years ago, my sister ruined my life. Let's rewind. The lie that burned it all. I was 17, about to turn 18 in a few months. Senior year, just a quiet, stay out of trouble kind of kid. Not perfect, who is, but I stayed in my lane. Got decent grades, didn't party, didn't drink, didn't even date. I was just trying to make it through and maybe do something with my life. My younger sister, Mia, fake name, was 15. Super smart, popular, loud, kind of spoiled if I'm honest. She was always the center of attention. Good grades, school plays, social media following. My parents adored her. I was tolerated. Background noise. The responsible one they never had to worry about, which probably made it easier for them to throw me away. One night I came home from a late shift at my part-time job. I worked at a grocery store. It was about 10:45 p.m. The second I stepped inside, I knew something was off. The air was weird, like smoke. I walked into the living room and saw my mom crying, dad pacing, and fire trucks in the driveway. Turns out someone had set a fire in the garage. The fire didn't destroy the house completely, but it scorched the garage wall, melted part of the door, and filled the downstairs with smoke. Luckily, they caught it fast, but it was still bad. The worst part? Mia told them I did it. She said she saw me come home early, go into the garage and light something. She said I was angry, acting weird lately, and that she saw me run off before the fire started. I didn't even know how to respond. I told them I literally just got there, check the cameras, check anything, but apparently the outdoor cam wasn't working. My parents didn't even ask for my side. My dad shoved me against the wall and yelled, "Why would you do this to us?" I swear I can still hear those words. The fallout, they called the cops. I got questioned, fingerprinted, the whole thing. Nothing stuck because they had zero evidence. But the damage was done. My parents told me I couldn't stay in the house anymore. They packed my bag and told me to leave. I asked where I was supposed to go. My mom just said, "You should have thought about that before lighting our house on fire." That was it. I left with a backpack, $80 in my wallet, and nowhere to go. Not even a goodbye. No one cared that I was begging and crying. I crashed at a friend's for a couple nights until his parents found out and kicked me out too. I ended up sleeping behind a church for a while, then on a bench, then in a storage unit I managed to sneak into. I was still going to school at first, smelling like shit, sleeping in the same clothes, pretending everything was fine. But I couldn't keep it up. I dropped out. Nobody called. Not once. The rebuild, I won't go through every gritty detail, but I did what I had to do. Worked whatever jobs would take me. Construction, dishwashing, warehouse, even clean bathrooms at one point. I learned to keep my head down and survive. Eventually, I got lucky. A mechanic at one of the places I was working took a liking to me. He saw how fast I learned stuff and offered to teach me how to fix cars. It turned into an apprenticeship, then a full-time gig. I finally got my own place, a shitty room above a garage, but it was mine. I also got into therapy. Best thing I ever did. The anger, betrayal, self-hate, it was eating me alive. I had dreams where I'd walk into the house and everyone would hug me and say they were sorry. Then I'd wake up and sweat, alone. But I healed slowly. I built a life. Not glamorous, but peaceful, honest. And I never spoke to any of them again. 7 years later. Then 7 years later, they found me. I was 24. Life was okay. Had a steady job at the mechanic shop, a car I actually liked, a decent apartment, and a couple good friends. I was doing all right. Not amazing, not rich, but stable. One afternoon, I got a message on Facebook from my mom. All it said was, "Please call us." We know the truth now. I stared at it for 10 minutes. Then my dad emailed me. Long message, but here's the TLDR. Mia had a breakdown and finally confessed that she lied. She said she was trying to cover up something she did in the garage and panicked. She never thought it would go that far. Said she didn't mean for them to kick me out. Claimed she thought I'd come back after a few days and they'd forgive me. Apparently, she was lighting something for a YouTube stunt, and it got out of hand. The fire spread fast and she freaked out. Decided to blame me because I was the easy scapegoat. She let me be homeless. Hated. Disowned. For 7 years. The offer. My parents were devastated, or so they said. They begged me to come home, said they were so sorry that